I watched all the Bond films while I was high, and in my eternal suffering I discovered something insane. In one specific movie, Casino Royale, which in my opinion is the best James Bond movie. Not only my favorite version of James Bond, but also my favorite Bond girl, period! Vesper Lynd, played by Eva Green, is the GOAT. The goddamn GOAT. But there's something very specific that occurs with the villain, played by Mads Mikkelsen, Le Chiffre. You see, there's a big thing now about people thinking Hollywood's attacking masculinity, and I referenced something that happens in this movie. There's a torture scene that goes down. If y'all think this is a thing happening with Hollywood attacking masculinity, Le Chiffre literally took that before Hollywood even started and said, "Hold my fucking beer. I'm going to take a James Bond's balls from him." In one of the most brutal torture scenes, and one of the greatest torture scenes, quite frankly, of all time. You see, Casino Royale is a PG-13 movie, okay? This is PG-13 by all accounts. But this movie pushed the boundaries of torture without any gore. They didn't need to do any gore at all. It was not needed. And yet, every man everywhere still feels this. Every man everywhere will feel how brutally painful this torture scene was. If you're a woman who's watching this, you will never understand. But I hope you can empathize with us, right? And this is also the perfect torture for someone like James Bond, because if you didn't know, James Bond's a bit of a womanizer, you see. He gets women. He is rizzing up 10 out of 10 baddies in this film, all right? And he hasn't even slept with Eva Green yet, all right? That's how bad this torture scene was. Imagine getting your genitals nuked and you haven't even tapped Eva Green yet. That's bad. That's really, really bad. So this is like the perfect torture for someone like James Bond. Let's take his weapon away from him, his arguably his best weapon. What does James Bond do? He meets it full on and says, "I got a little itch down there. Would you mind?" He's trolling Le Chiffre while this torture scene happens, which is one of the main reasons it's one of the best torture scenes of all time. But while I was watching the scene, I'm like, Daniel Craig should have won an Oscar for this. He should have. His acting is literally amazing in this scene. But I had to ask myself, there's something everyone missed when watching this scene. I had to ask myself when watching this multiple times, why is Daniel Craig this good? He is playing getting whipped in the nuts all too well. It's as if he knows this feeling. I have a theory. And this is trust me, I want you to hear me out, all right? Don't leave. Don't leave. I believe that him and Mads had a secret meeting, maybe with the director, and they said, all right, listen, we want to make this feel as real and visceral as possible. Now, there have been many movies where a similar thing has happened, right? In Nymphomaniac, I think this actress actually was having sex with people. Her and Shia LaBeouf were literally banging. You can see it in the film. It's like porno. It's a porno, basically. There's times when there are fight scenes that are actually real. People will actually hit each other. And then we have guys like Tom Cruise who are trying to off themselves to give us entertainment. They're doing their own stunts, right? There are times when actors will go the extra mile. It's commitment to the role and to the fans, and you have to respect it. But I think Daniel Craig went above and beyond. I don't even think Tom Cruise would do this. The darkest secret in the James Bond franchise is one that has been kept from us, and I don't know if it's been confirmed. I have no idea. But I think it's true. Daniel Craig actually got whipped in the balls in real life in this scene, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. I'm not just bullshitting here, all right? I'm not that much of a drug addict. I guarantee you it's real, all right? Here. He's getting whipped with a knotted rope while there's a hole in his chair, so his nuts are hanging out, okay? He got whipped 5 times in total. I counted. I rewatched the scene many times and counted, okay? He got whipped 5 times. The first whip is real. His reaction, either he is the greatest actor of all time, or he actually got hit in the nuts. And his reaction, plus I want you to take a look at this, Mads Mikkelsen's face. I think Mads Mikkelsen was like, oh shit, I hit him too hard. They agreed that the first one would be done, and the last one would be done. The last hit has Daniel Craig looking like this. He's crying and smiling at the same time, to the point where Mads Mikkelsen is even laughing. He actually got hit, y'all. So take it in, take it in. The first one is like a pop. It's like that. It's like an introductory whip to the nuts. And then he's like, oh, it's real. And then he gets hit 3 more times, and those are like, okay, you can tell it's not real, the way they cut it and all that. It's not real. And based on the sound effects, you can tell, okay, clearly this is not actually happening. But then the last one, I believe he did get hit. And both him and Mads couldn't help but laugh at the situation they're in. The fact that they have to do this. He got whipped in the fucking nuts for our entertainment, y'all. It's true. That this happened. We need to highlight it because we can't let two goated actors, by the way, these are two of the best actors of the generation, okay? We can't let this slide. This has to be known. Now, some may ask, Zafi, are you just running out of content ideas? What's the point of making this fucking video? 2 reasons, and they're very important. One, I love talking about Casino Royale. It's one of the best films ever made. One of the best action movies ever made, the best James Bond movie ever made, and I'll die on that hill. Okay? So this scene shows you why it's goated and why Daniel Craig probably deserved an Oscar. I'm just trying to highlight the film more so than the scene. The fact that Daniel Craig actually got whipped in the nuts for our entertainment, come on. And the other reason I wanted to highlight this is because I believe Hollywood will do this to me and their enemies, okay? I mean literally. I'm not big enough yet, but if I make enough noise, who knows what'll happen? Hollywood can be demonic. There are 3 things that scare me in life. Wet, slimy, gray creatures like Calvin. Smiling brunettes in the dark. Sometimes I wake up with cold sweats seeing them in my closet. And then this. Hollywood sending like a Mads Mikkelsen level psychopath with a rope to whip me in the nuts. And take my masculinity from me. Completely. I believe that this could happen. Personally. So, I made this video to highlight the importance of this scene. How I actually think Daniel Craig got hit in the balls. In the groin. And what am I trying to say here? To highlight how great of a scene that was because of it, and how unhinged everyone on set was to allow that to happen. But I also want to highlight the fact that this is an existential fear of mine, this happening to someone like me. Okay? So I need you to save me from this. One way you can is by helping me spread the word, spread the influence. So like the damn fucking video and subscribe, please, before I get fucking molested by Hollywood. I beg you. If you want to know why Spider-Man shat himself mid-fight with Green Goblin in Spider-Man 1, in their final fight, he defecated, literally, and it makes the fight even better. Every time I make one of these videos, I'm making the movie better in your eyes. You can watch this video where I talk about it over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. But the army must keep growing. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movies or favorite film theories in a community with like-minded individuals, join the Zafi Discord now. Link is in the description and the comment section as well. Join us. This movement is just beginning. We're taking over Hollywood, one coke line at a time.